Worst mistakes you've made as a lawyer. 1. I emailed the managing partner what our strategy for settlement negotiations should be and included ideal numbers for our client, except I accidentally sent it to opposing counsel and not my managing partner. That was 10 years ago, but I still remember it clear as day. Thank goodness my lower range defense firm was already what his client had in mind. 2. I'm a new defense attorney. One of my clients died, and I told the state a different client died. They ended up dismissing a case over it, and the dude wasn't really dead. The two had similar names. 3. As a transactional lawyer, I forgot to add a signature line for the lease guarantor, so he never signed as guarantor. 2 years later, the company went bankrupt. Client couldn't pursue the guarantor for unpaid rent as easily. Edit. Our litigator made alternate arguments and pleadings for why the guarantor was still on the hook, strong enough for the client landlord to recover enough to offset releasing costs. The partner was super understanding, said it happens to everybody. I was a sixth year maybe, though I had to research alternate strategies, including case law, for a few days. I actually wasn't too upset by it, embarrassed a bit, but it's a little absurd to expect lawyers not to make mistakes sometimes given how many details they have to keep track of. Of course, totally reasonable for client to get mad. 4. My worst mistake was not doing enough background investigation on a business associate/attorney before letting him walk in the door and start handling cases. I was swamped with work and needed some help. It was later discovered to my dismay that this guy was pocketing retainer funds and lying to clients. He also allowed several cases to be dismissed. I finally bounced his peach and got things sorted out, but I lost a lot of sleep in 2019. 5. I was clerking, and I wrote a motion that was supposed to be motion for mother to stop trying to Skype child in the bathtub, but instead it read, motion for mother to Skype child in the bathtub. Thankfully, my boss caught it before it was filed. 6. I made a mistake and gave wrong legal advice with the wrong interpretation of statute. Definitely made me cry, but reading this thread made me feel a bit better. I hope I can brush the feeling off soon.